The Transformers, the classic toy line comic and cartoon from the 1980s that filled our imaginations with vibrant characters, our rooms with metal and plastic toys, and emptied our parents' bank accounts. Today, our love for these characters and toys now empty our bank accounts and wallets as we try to reclaim our childhoods. In this episode of Talking Bots, we're changing up the format from previous videos with this title and starting a more concentrated focus on the characters, toys, cartoons, movies, and our nostalgic love for the Transformers. This premiere episode of the new format will focus on the back of the box art, otherwise known as box battles. Let's start with the one that, well, started it all, the 1984 back of the box art. Before we get into it, don't forget to check out the links down in the description below, as there are multiple ways to help support this channel, plus links to newly revealed Transformers such as the Golden Disc Collection. Also, check out tformers.com for Transformers news, reviews, and more. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 1984's back of the box art, or box battle, was drawn by David Schleinkoffer. I hope I pronounced that name correctly, as I've never actually heard it pronounced. Who is Mr. Schleinkoffer? Well, he received his art training from Bucks County Community College and the Philadelphia College of Art, now known as the University of the Arts in Pennsylvania. He has been doing art illustrations for 4 decades, has also done illustrations for Milton Bradley, Mattel Hot Wheels storybooks, and video games including SimCity, SimCopter, SimTower, and Absolute Zero. Other books include Robotech, Battlestar Galactica, as well as other science fiction paperbacks for Simon & Schuster and Ballantine Del Rey. As for other Transformers related material, he did do a jazz piece that was used inside the Colorformers Transformers book, Sunraid. Here are a few quotes from Mr. Schleinkoffer when he first started to work on Transformers. When the Transformers first came to the US from Japan, they needed new toy packaging, and I was assigned the job for the back of the box. It was used on bed sheets, lunch cans, t-shirts, etc. When the art director first gave me one of the toys to look at, I tried to open it up and then close it back up into its original car or jet shape. I found it difficult to do and commented to my wife that these toys are never going to catch on with kids because it's too hard to operate. Man, was I ever wrong. I'm beginning to find out just how many people my work had a positive impact on when they were young. At the time I did them, I didn't realize they would be remembered for so long after they threw the boxes away. It's nice to know. So with that said and done, let's talk about the things you should know about the back of the box art. Oddities within the art. I'm not knocking the art, just pointing out things that can strike a person as something weird or something that just stands out. Cars fly. The 84 art takes place in deep space, but there are multiples of the 84 art about Carbots flying through space headed to battle. And when I say multiples, I mean multiples. Sure, some of the repeats are used to convey motion and transformation, but not all of them. Also, there's multiples of lots of characters: Soundwave, Starscream, Ravage, Laserbeak, Thundercracker, Megatron, and Trailbreaker. Prime's small gun. It's not the size, it's how you use it. Weirdly, Optimus Prime doesn't have his ion blaster that we have come to expect, but instead a smaller pistol, which seems to be his weapon of choice here. Also, Jazz has his feet mistransformed, as the silver shins are sticking straight out from his legs. Of course, the characters are very toy-based here, as we know David was given the toys to work with. Just to explain the very toy-like depictions of Bumblebee, Trailbreaker, Starscream, Optimus Prime, and Soundwave. Pretty much all of the Transformers who are front and center. Megatron relegated to a minor character? We see Megs buried in the back of the art behind Starscream, who is front and center. Starscream's only time to shine. Also note that Megatron is based on an earlier, unused prototype concept. Some of the characteristics of the prototype stuck around in the comics and animation produced. The black head stayed in the comics, the different face and head stuck around in the coloring books, and the barrel on his back stayed throughout all of them. As we know, his actual toy has his barrel, well, in his excited place.
Oh my!
Anyway, that was part 1 of the back of the box art box battles. Coming up next, we'll be talking about the box art from 1985's Transformers. Anyway, thanks for watching, and let me know what you think of this series down in the comments below. This is episode 1, and I will touch on other things, not just box art, box battles, and stuff like that. I will try to hit on other Transformer characters and other things as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Till the next one. Peace out.